Welcome to Newspresso. Here is the top story in the past 6 hours. Picture this: a new agency. Canadian government rolled it out. It is called Build Canada Homes BCH. Its goal is a fresh face for housing crisis. In late September, Ottawa announced the plan. It is a flagship project for affordable homes. It fills gaps in affordable and mixed-income homes. The official framework was released on Saturday. It lays out the agency's goals. It lists who can partner with it. It explains money flow from the federal budget. The plan sounded good on paper. Clear criteria were set. Partnership with CMHC's Affordable Housing Fund. They promised projects start within a year. When a policy think tank pulled the curtain back. On the details, the picture turned a bit murkier. Mike Moffat praised the definition of affordability. Rents are pinned at no more than 30% before tax income. That was one of the clearest thresholds. Yet he flagged serious gaps elsewhere. The framework still lacks objectives that guide money. Without that, there's a real risk. The funds could drift into projects that don't hit the intended targets. A bigger concern around agency preferences. The document gives a nod to low-density homes, drawing heavily on standard designs from the CMHC catalog. Moffat slammed this choice. Canada is short on 3-bedroom homes. Also, Canada is short on larger homes, pointing out that cities need to densify. Ottawa has claimed it wants to push innovation, such as modern methods of construction, think factory-built housing. But the framework leaves many questions unanswered. In early stages, innovation usually comes with higher upfront costs, meaning fewer units per dollar. The report suggests BCH may spend a lot on new tech, but the trade-off between cost and quantity remains. The outcome is unclear. Procurement was highlighted as a lever for modern construction, yet the framework explicitly cuts out funding for business development or research and development. That, Moffat argues, pushes new technologies and startups into a valley of death. They can't survive without external support. He also notes a systemic problem: zoning and building codes often make the most promising innovations illegal to build. So even if the agency wants to invest in cutting-edge solutions, the legal framework might block them. Despite the critiques, the report does acknowledge BCH's focus on social housing. The possibility that it could spur market-rate construction indirectly by accelerating new building methods. However, Moffat cautions, the agency isn't meant to help. Middle-class families directly will not be helped. The takeaway is clear. Build Canada Homes promises a bold vision, but its current blueprint leaves too many holes. Without sharper goals, a better mix of project types, and support for innovation. At the ground level, the agency risks becoming a well-intentioned but ineffective program. The next chapter watches government address gaps, or miss them altogether. Subscribe Newspresso. Never miss a major global headline.